there and welcome back to Model Horses, of course. Today I'm going to talk about a box o' horses that I found at an estate sale recently. Kind of interesting, so I thought I'd chat about it. I saw this estate sale ad where they advertised horses, probably even said the word Briars, and in the pictures there was several pictures of horses. Of course, I had an appointment conflicting, but that's okay. I showed up first thing in the morning, like an hour before, so I was first in. When they opened the gate, I was through the rooms because I'd already studied all the pictures and picked up quite a few nice horses. It was an eccentric sale. There was lots of different stuff, cool stuff, but I had to get going. So I picked up the pieces that I wanted and I split and I went to my appointments. Later that afternoon, I had a little bit of time and the estate sale was still going until 2 or 3 in the afternoon, so I decided to go back for a second sweep. Always a good idea in some of these sales where they're a little chaotic, there's lots of stuff laying around. When I got back, I went through a little slower, looking room to room, looking in the garage, and I saw this box laying on the ground, and I looked down. I don't remember if it was there when I was there that morning, but I looked in it and there's horses. And I went, oh, I didn't notice that. So I asked the estate sailor, I'm like, hey, what's this box of horses? Thinking maybe somebody had picked them. And they're like, oh, they're just a bunch of broken horses. And I'm like, oh, broken horses. I like broken horses. Are they for sale? Well, of course, now that you've expressed interest, the estate sailor's like, well, let's talk. They all have their pieces. Yeah, whatever. And so we negotiated back and forth, and I just kind of poked through the box. I literally just kind of went like this and went, I'll buy it. It's fine. My motto is I would rather regret purchasing something than walking away and not purchasing it. So I bought the whole box and got it home and opened it, and there's some nice horses in here, so I thought I'd share with you because I've been poking around. But on the top, we have a lovely family Arabian foal who is not complete. His leg is broken and not here. But that's okay. He's a good start. He's a model horse. Next, I found this guy missing his head, unfortunately. However, as advertised, the head is present. So I do have a complete horse, although he does have a tail chip. He's a made in Japan, China, no marks, kind of cute. With the head broke, he'd make like maybe a nice little craft project, or somebody could play around with him and practice their restoration skills. And that's one thing that I like to do, is buy broken horses, not because I'm good at restoring, but then I can at least practice my skills on some of these pieces. So the next piece I pulled out is a made in Japan China. A little bit bigger, so he's kind of nice. A white foal, no marks on him. He has a little sticker residue, but nothing. But he does have his leg present in a nice little baggie, so that's nice. No marks, no numbers on him. I'm not a huge made in Japan nerd, but he's kind of a nice little sculpt, and he doesn't appear to have any other damage, so gluing on that leg, he'll look pretty nice. Next, digging in, this guy I saw, and he looks super cute. A lot of the made in Japan Chinas are just kind of solid colors. It's a little bit more difficult to find horses with patterned coats. So this is a really nice, nicely detailed pinto, chestnut pinto. He's got some action going. His mane is blowing. He has some sticker residue, but no marks, but he does have his leg. So what I like about buying these sometimes is they have not attempted to restore them, so there's no glue residue to deal with. You've got a fresh break, so you can start with it and you don't have to remove some of that old glue residue. When some people try and just glue models back together with like super glue or something, it looks bad and then it's hard to get that residue off. So I like these ones that have kind of the fresh breaks. Super cute. I'm definitely going to play with him because he's a nice one. So then I continued digging, and now I start finding good stuff, better stuff. Everything's good. They're model horses. But here we have a roughneck. This is a Hagen Renaker Palomino Morgan foal. He's missing 2 legs, and actually they tried to restore. He has 2 more leg breaks that they've tried, 3. That are poorly glued on. So somebody expert is going to have to work on him. He has his original sticker residue on the back along with some price tag residue. He does have both of his legs that are missing. So he would make an absolutely lovely restoration project for somebody who likes Hagen Renekers and maybe can't afford a mint one. But he would be an absolutely lovely project to work on. And then I came across this guy. This is a small Hagen Renaker Zilla, an Arabian foal. She is missing one, or she has a broken leg, but the leg is present. And it's fresh. They have not tried to restore it or glue it, so that's lovely. She has pretty nice detail, no sticker. Her ears are a little odd. She has 2 different sized ears. This one's a little taller, that one's a little shorter, so I'm going to have to do a little studying because it doesn't look like it's broke. It might have just come out of the mold that way, but I'll do a little bit. Maybe it was a little rough. Maybe it was broken. But in any case, this is a super nice horse. Very popular. The Marine Love sculpts in the Arabians are always popular. He's got some decent mold detail. Other side of the face doesn't have great painting, but since the leg break is nice and clean, he'll be a very nice restoration project. And then I came across this one. We're coming across some good stuff now. This is also a Hagen Renaker. This is a mini turning yearling in brown. I think this is a Monrovia color with a little bald face. Missing or broken leg. Leg is present. But it does look like they tried to glue it, and he does have a repaired leg break. So he's going to require, and he has a missing tail. But in any case, this is a super nice, very old mold that wasn't made for a long period of time. And so even just to glue the leg back on and put him on the shelf, he's a good looking horse, very nice for the collection. So far we're doing very, very well for a box of, oh, they're just a bunch of broken horses. Down at the bottom, we have a made in Japan rearing little guy with a broken leg, but it's present. No mold marks. Again, that solid Palomino. A lot of the made in Japans are these solid colors. And the leg does look like it has some glue residue on it, but he's more along the lines of a practice horse, so this would be perfect to take him, try and maybe get that glue residue off, see if you can get a really nice fit so that you can't tell that that leg was broken. He'd be a really nice horse to work on practicing restoration skills. Next we have a laying down Palomino. Leg is broken but present, and it's a clean break. Kind of nice, very nice little sculpt, very pretty. Has a sticker, Japan, registered coronet Japan with a gold foil sticker. So a super cute little guy, and just one clean leg break. I don't see any other chips. So he would be an excellent project horse to work on. Super cute. I probably shouldn't be doing this on marble, but I have bubble wrap. And my final horse in the box is a really nice, very large, made in Japan, China. And he is a dapple gray, so pretty big, nicely sculpted. I don't see any other damage or chips, no mold marks. And not only is his leg present, but he also comes with a spare bonus leg. So that's a nice little bonus if you are a restorer working on pieces. Maybe you need, it looks like it's a dove gray or doe skin Hagen Renaker leg. So that's a nice little bonus, but he is a very nice horse, very large, lots of nice detail, very pretty. So, and his leg break is very clean, so that'll be a good restoration project. So this was a super nice box of broken horses. Always be sure when you're at an estate sale, check all the corners, look underneath tables, double check. I like to go through once in one direction, then I go back through the estate sale the other direction. You'll see different things. And if you can, always come back and look. Never be afraid to ask and say, hey, is that for sale? Because the estate seller wants to make money. They sold me the box and I got a bunch of really nice China horses to play with. Hope you enjoyed that. We'll see. Hope maybe I'll find something fun this week, but we'll see what I do for my next video. Join me then. Thank you.